What is the answer here? The crisis on the border. A new poll this week said just a third of Americans believe the president is handling immigration well. In recent weeks, we've seen an increase of migrants trying to make it into the U.S., including thousands of children.
The further away people are from the border, the bigger the myth is of the border.
This week, we look at immigration, the policies, the politics, and the people at the center of the issue. This is The Race. So we just crossed into Nogales, Sonora, Mexico. We're just south of the Arizona border, and we're headed to a migrant shelter that for around the last 40 years has been helping people who have been trying to make it into the United States.
No fue del todo bien, ¿verdad? Bastante sufrimiento durante ese camino.
Inside the San Juan Bosco migrant shelter, there is humanity. Many in this room haven't felt that until they arrived here. Every night you will find dozens, sometimes hundreds of people who have found refuge just short of the U.S. border. For most here,
Guatemala.
The trip, sometimes on foot, has been fueled by hopes of one day
Honduras.
making it to the other side.
This is from last night. Most people are from Guatemala.
Some migrants pay people to get them to the border, not knowing some guides are more about the money than migrant safety.
Luego de ahí, pues, nos llevaron a bodegas, ¿verdad? Donde llega toda la gente. De ahí, pues, casi no nos dieron cobijas, ¿no?
This man says he and his brother were given checkpoints to find the way north from Guatemala by people they didn't know.
Solo, pues, nos pusieron en el piso, pusieron una cobija abajo y una cobija arriba y sufrían mucho frío.
They left in search of better work. Their jobs back home paid the equivalent of roughly $6 a day.
La mera realidad, pues, de nuestro país hemos salido por mucha necesidad. Nosotros, como guatemaltecos en nuestro país, pues, los trabajos allá, pues, son duros. Estamos acostumbrados a trabajar duramente en el campo, pero nuestro pago es muy poco, ¿verdad?
He says he already tried to cross into the U.S. illegally, but failed. That's the case for most migrants here tonight. Some have tried illegally, others in hopes of seeking asylum.
This is the people that have been under the status of catch and release. They are caught right the minute they cross, and then they are put back, and they usually come here to sleep.
While the mayor of neighboring Nogales, Arizona, says his city is not seeing a migrant crisis for now, those at this shelter say they have seen an increase in the number of people coming to the border since President Biden has taken office, even though the administration has said the border is closed.
As the new administration started, there was this call that people felt, okay, this is a new administration, let's go right now.
Bueno, primeramente sería muy importante que las autoridades migratorias de Estados Unidos agilizaran los trámites migratorios respecto a la solicitud, tomaran una decisión rápida para que las personas que vienen de Centroamérica o del sur del país de México, bueno, pues buscaran la manera de reintegrarse otra vez a su lugar de origen.
The shelter tells us these young faces are with their parents, unlike the recent spike in unaccompanied minors along other parts of the border. Alex LaPierre is with Arizona-based Border Community Alliance.
How restricted it is to cross.
He works with this shelter and tries to bridge the divide between Mexico and the U.S.
People think that now with the new administration, things have just flipped a switch and changed overnight, but it's not the case.
Finding the right approach to solving immigration may feel impossible. Alex would like you, no matter your opinion, to start with what you see, who you see, in places like this.
Have empathy for these people that really have nothing, and this is really their last resort is coming here and making this journey. It's not something that there's just a flip of the coin, but it was something that they had no other choice.